In Master Mode, the Eater of Worlds is a very difficult boss. Without the right strategies and weapons, it's almost impossible to beat. In this guide, I'll be showing you 2 ways on how to beat the Eater of Worlds in Master Mode. Hey guys, and welcome back to Young Malicious Gaming. I'm a Terraria streamer on Twitch, and currently I'm doing a Master Mode playthrough. If you're into that kind of stuff, then go check me out at twitch.tv/youngmaliciousgaming9. So to start out, we're gonna need either Follow Her or Vile Thorn, because both these you can get in the orbs below, and yeah, they're pretty good for the fight, easy get. And then also you're gonna need spiky balls, 100 of them, and then you're gonna need a potion or 2, worm food, or you could just break the orbs, iron skin potion, regeneration potion, endurance potion, and then anything that gives you well fed buff. These are all for making sure that you take less damage, because you get hit a lot in this fight. You're gonna want all 20 hearts. You should have that much by now in this point in your world. And you want max amount of mana if you're gonna use Thorn the entire time. For armor, you want platinum armor or gold armor, but I recommend having platinum armor since it's just a little bit better. Also, anything that gives you defense, like any accessories with warding or guarding, use those. You don't really need anything else. You also want a slimy saddle, which you can get from fighting King Slime. It's pretty easy to get. Here's the arena. I know, we're in a box. The box is a pretty good arena, surprisingly, because whenever the Eater of Worlds goes in or touches a block, it can't shoot Val Spit, and Val Spit doesn't go through blocks. So in here you're safe from that, and that's like the main thing that does damage. Like when you touch his body, it does hardly any damage. The only damage dealing thing in this fight is gonna be the heads, which does about 30 damage, which is pretty easy to avoid most of the time. Also, make sure you get a campfire and a heart lamp for extra regen, just a little bit of extra help throughout the fight to make it a little bit easier. Now what you want to do is throw down all of your 100 spiky balls. Before we get into the fight, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps support me a lot, so thanks a lot if you do. Alright, ready to go. Oh yeah, also drink your potions. So now what we're just gonna do is get on your slimy saddle and just start swinging your Follow Hurt. So as you can see, it's doing lots of damage, like lots of damage. So just keep on doing that. If you have a Vile Thorn, just use it like this, and it still does lots of damage. Now it's gonna start breaking segments. Still gonna use it. Also use potion. Try to avoid getting hit by the heads. I mean, there's not much room to do that, but if you can, it makes the fight a lot easier. As you can see, we're getting hit but then healed whenever you break or destroy any parts. So you see the heart drops? Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of those. So it's gonna heal you up. See, I'm almost back to full health. Alright, we're getting pretty close to finishing the fight here, so just use your Vile Thorn. It's helpful in getting the Eater of Worlds outside the box. Alright, and there we go. We beat it. Good job, guys. I'm going to show you one more way to beat this that's a little more normal or more intended, because I don't think they intended you to fight it in a box. So I think they intended you just fight it in the tunnels. I'm going to show you a way to do that a little bit. So I'm going to show you a way to do that and also beat him. Alright, we're in a new arena. And this time what I did was I threw sticky bombs on the bottom and top of the tunnel to make it bigger so we have more room to dodge. We still had the campfire and heart lantern, and I also added a platform through the middle just to help dodge. Alright, so you can throw your spiky balls down if you want to. They won't do as much damage as they did in using the box, but they're still pretty helpful. Alright. Let's drink all of our potions, which we got swiftness potion since we're moving around to help out. And let's use the worm food. So what you want to do is kind of just shoot straight lines through the Eater of Worlds. That does the max amount of damage. As you can see right here, I'm hitting him like 5 different times. But you also want to make sure you don't hit the head, because if you go right on him, you can just shoot straight down, but that means he'll hit you. And the goal of this is to take the least amount of damage, not to deal the most amount of damage. You want to evenly distribute the damage, because otherwise he'll start splitting into segments early, and that's going to be a lot of trouble for us, because then he shoots out more vile spit, and that just does a lot of damage. So he's splitting into segments here, and this is where things start to get a little tricky. So avoiding all the heads is a lot more difficult. So this is when you can start using other weapons. I'm still probably going to stick to the bow, just because it's still helpful for doing lots of damage. So avoid just did what I did right there, just moving around like side and then letting them all chase at me at once. Oh my goodness. Because then they all hit me and it does a lot of damage. So you just want to move around in weird ways to attract them, and also don't forget to run around and pick up hearts. Also, now that they're smaller segments, they're not going to be touching blocks, so they can shoot vile spit at you. And the way to avoid that is to either just dodge it or swing around your follow hurt, because then they can't hit you. So when it gets to this part, just take your time, try not to take too much damage. The less damage you take, the better, even if you aren't hurting him much. Because if you wait a long time, you get your potion up again, so they can heal and then get back to doing more damage. So here we go, now we're doing lots of damage. When he's at low health, you can do this, since it kills him and then he stops. Also drink potion again, and he's almost dead. There we go, looks like it's just one segment left. There we go. Beat him a second time. Alright, now you can plop down your Eater of Worlds relic and proudly say that you've beaten the Eater of Worlds on Master Mode. That's it for this video, so thanks so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you found this guide helpful. And go check out my Twitch channel. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 o'clock Pacific time. And that's it, so have a yum-alicious day.